being hated in wrestling is a plus. You can't say that about many things in life, but if you have an unlikable quality to you, you're probably going to shine as a heel. Enjoy the ride. This can cross a line, though, where fans just think you suck altogether. So I am Simon from What Culture. Please do go and touch that subscribe button. This is 10 amazing wrestlers fans will never love. Number 10, Marty Jannetty. We did a video about this the other day, but let's not pretend that Marty Jannetty wasn't an amazing wrestler. He was. He never reached the heights of tag team partner Shawn Michaels, and that means he's forever branded as the other guy. It's not fair. The real reason he fell off was due to many personal issues, which is why the Dark Side of the Ring series dedicated an episode to his exploits. There's a crazy story to it all. Even with this, though, WWE still always tried to bring him back. Hopefully it will finally click. And look, it's 2023. Jannetty is still tarred with this brush by the audience, so that's that. It's never going to change now. The main thing is that hopefully he's found peace in his life and he has health and happiness, because that's the key. But yeah, this is one of wrestling's sad stories. Never really worked out. Number 9, Taka Michinoku. If you are a WWE fan exclusively, when you hear the name Taka Michinoku, you likely go back to the Attitude Era. Remember how he was at the forefront of their light heavyweight division before he formed a team with Funaki. He was also treated like a stereotype, which isn't cool at all. Wrestling. The issue with this role is, as Bruce Pritchard revealed on his podcast, Vince McMahon saw that belt as nothing and was only doing it to compete with WCW. As such, the crowd of the day soon saw Taka as nothing more than a comedy character, even though he was amazing. I mean, you don't get a move named after you for no reason. You can even go back to the year 2000 and see proof of this when he clashed with Triple H, but it hasn't helped. A contingent of people have no idea just how much of a game changer he was, and that's not right. This dude was ahead of his time. Number 8, Gail Kim. Speaking about being ahead of their time, my word. Now, I do think fans love Gail Kim today because they've all smartened up over the years, but there was still a time where this really wasn't the case. I mean, just go and see everything she did in TNA for proof and ignore her WWE runs. For some reason, Kim was never given her due. Well, no, it's because she existed in an era where women were divas under Vince McMahon, and that just didn't fly with Gail. She wanted to show the world what she could do, and actually went out of her way to try and underline it. It got so bad in World Wrestling Entertainment, she even eliminated herself from a Battle Royal one day, hoping she would be let go, and some of the narratives Kim has told. I'm not surprised she never wants to go back. I hope this can be righted so Gail can get a rightful induction into the Hall of Fame, because honestly, she's so good and always has been. Number 7, Colt Cabana. Well, I love Colt Cabana. The dude is the best. That is not who we're talking about today, though, because once again we turn to his WWE persona, known as Scotty Goldman. My word. As the name suggests, he was dubbed this because he's Jewish, which should raise eyebrows straight away. When he had this run in 2008, we just about did everything to cut his legs out from under him. Anything Colt had done on the independent scene that got him to this point was taken away. It was stupid. It meant once more WWE fans have no clue how great or influential he has been. Without Cabana, I don't think we have 3/4 of the wrestling we do today. He totally got it. Thankfully, after he left, Colt got right back to it. And I saw him work recently over WrestleMania weekend. The dude smashed it. An absolute master. Number 6, Ultimo Dragon. Look at this picture. Look at all those belts. Forget everybody else. Ultimo Dragon was the first belt collector, and he rocked. Once again, it's WWE-related fodder, because I once heard somebody describe him as that dude that fell down at WrestleMania 20. No. For starters, we all make mistakes, but forget about this. Go watch his J-Crown title success or anything he did in the 1990s. Then find him in WCW, and look what the Dragon was doing from 96 to 98. He was doing 2023 wrestling 25 years ago. Ultimo was so good, he too should go into the Hall of Fame. And none of that is because of what he did in WWE. He was just another dude Vince McMahon didn't understand, and as such was treated like a fool. Wasn't right. The sheer contributions he has made to today's product are ridiculous, and many a wrestler will tell you that. He was one of a kind. Number 5, JBL. Now, I do not like all these stories about JBL and his bullying ways. As somebody who was bullied in school, it's just not cool and never will be. It's one reason I struggle with Bradshaw so much. Putting that to one side, there's also people who roll their eyes at his record-setting world title run. And well, that's not right either. For if you go through his reign from 2003 to 2004, there are some proper classics in there. The heat he was able to generate was special, and any time he was in the ring with Eddie Guerrero, my word, it was magic. So I do understand why he doesn't get the love, as behind the scenes his reputation precedes him. But as a worker, the dude found his place and he made it click. I suppose this is proper separate the art from the artist stuff, and only you can make that decision. But his on-screen success speaks for itself. Number 4, Dean Malenko. So love may be the wrong word because, again, my word, Dean Malenko was incredible. The amount of wrestlers who credit him with getting them going, including Rey Mysterio, is ridiculous, and everything he did prior to his jump to the WWF in 2000 was awesome. He was so damn believable. As always, though, when he did arrive in the Vince McMahon run promotion, just being a good wrestler wasn't enough. So what did we do? We kind of made him James Bond. I'm not kidding. And then by 2001, he quietly retired before becoming an agent, where he bossed it once more for 18 years. That's right. And what did he do after that? Well, he just continued backstage in AEW. So in short, we all owe a lot to Malenko, who has shaped wrestling for 2 decades. And does anybody ever say that? No. No, they don't. Which is why I want to say it now. I would strongly encourage you to go back to his heyday and watch him work, though, because he rules. The man is something else, and his feud with Chris Jericho in World Championship Wrestling was a classic, still goes strong today too. Number 3, Charlotte Flair. I mean, just go on the internet. People have decided they don't like Charlotte Flair. This is mostly down to how she's been booked, or how she wins title after title, even when fans don't think Flair should. Round 1 between her and Rhea Ripley, for example. You can argue that actually helped come 2023, and also, Charlotte is a terrific wrestler. Not entirely sure that's up for debate. She really has a bad match, is a superb heel, and you'd have to figure some of this comes from the fact that she's the child of Ric Flair. Can we really hold that against her, though? Would any of us not have also used this as an opportunity? I think we would have done. Nepo babies for life. At the very least, we should respect what she has achieved, because few can match her level of skill. Maybe it's one of those situations where we'll miss her more when she's gone. Number 2, Ronda Rousey. I get this is controversial, but if we go back to Ronda Rousey's first WWE run, it was awesome. Way ahead of the curve, she was like the second coming of Kurt Angle. In the sense, Rousey just got it. Nobody should be this good that soon. Ever since her return, it hasn't been as captivating throughout, and man, there's been a lot of friction between Ronda and the fans. A lot of this was due to that one event where the former UFC superstar was clearly taken aback by the negative reaction she got, when she also went on her YouTube channel and let loose. That never flies with a fan base that is known to be super passionate. So it is a fractious relationship which actually works. Now Ronda is a mega heel, because everyone can just boo her as much as they want, but I do hope it gets a little calmer at some point. On occasion, this crosses the line into Crazy Town. Just go back and watch what she did during her debut at WrestleMania. I know it will have been rehearsed beforehand, but still, good is good. That was great. Number 1, Logan Paul. And talking of controversy, here he is. Logan Paul is such an interesting case study, because while most people have totally accepted that he's really good at wrestling, they still don't like him. This is because he has a natural ability to rub folk the wrong way, but he's also done a lot of stupid things before getting to WWE. Humans don't forget. I would also assume there's some frustration here, because how dare he only have a few matches and be at this level? His WrestleMania scrap against Seth Rollins was just fantastic, and who knows where this will end given he just had a contract extension. Thank goodness we did all agree to make him a bad guy, because when he was trying to be a babyface, it was horrid. As a heel, though, Logan Paul could be all time if he dedicates himself to this, and I'm not joking. You can see it. The dude, for better or worse, was born to do it. Know of any other amazing wrestlers that fans will never love? Make sure you let us know in the comments below before you like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Then head over to whatculture.com, where you can read yourself some articles like this with your eyes. Make sure you come follow us on social media at WhatCultureWWE and Time316. And if you would like to watch another video, we have handily put one on the screen for you right now. My name is Simon Miller from What Culture Wrestling. I appreciate you tuning in. And go look in the mirror and tell yourself you're the man, you're the woman, you're the best thing ever, and that today you're gonna smash it. I believe in you. See you soon.